Hello everybody, Joel here. So today I have a little project. I've got a picked up a used 2005 Ford F-150 and the tonneau cover is in need of quite a bit of repair. It's really dirty. I think the guy lived on a gravel road, finding a lot of residue of gravel underneath, and as you can see the top is pretty dusty and dirty. I'll get that cleaned up and brought back to life. And this is a common problem with these types of covers. You can see that the grip is gone on the Velcro here. So it's a TruXedo brand. You can see right here, and they've been extremely helpful. They're out of Yankton, South Dakota, and I got on the phone. Actually was texting with one of the customer service reps down there, and she got me all set up with exactly what I need. It's missing a couple of the bars, the cross members that go across for support. So I'm gonna have to sew those in, but we'll get this thing back together and looking like $1 million. Okay, so here's the parts that she had sent from TruXedo. I've got this Velcro here. There's 4 tabs that the bars, these are the bars. I had to order one new bar. I had an existing bar, but this existing bar did tear free from the tabs that are on the cover, and they're missing the Velcro. So she said I'm going to have to sew this Velcro back onto the tabs, which are right in this area here. There's one of the tabs. You can see that Velcro just gets stitched on there. This one's ripped and will be gone in no time. And then here's a tab, doesn't have any Velcro on it. So this is where the bars get supported in to run across to the other side. I'll give you an inside shot here. There are no bars running across right now. So I'll go ahead and we'll get those sewn on there. I'll try my hand at sewing that. Like I said, I've got a new bar and my old bar. They're identical, Velcro on each end. And then the new Velcro receiver, I guess, what would you call this? Well, they're calling it a SureBond replacement. And I took the end of this and I just tried it on the Velcro that's existing on the cover, and it sticks and holds really tight. So I'm sure that once I get this new strip of SureBond replaced on each side, it's going to operate beautifully, and we'll just have a brand new restored cover. So hang in there and we'll get working on it. Okay, so the instructions say for this style, I believe I've got the LoPro style, and it says that there should be a Phillips head screw right in here per the instructions. But I do not have that. There's a tab there, and this slides freely back and forth. So I believe that I have to pop this rear cap off of here, and then that will just slide right out. There we go. Okay, so what I think I had here was a broken off rivet, and what I did is I just drove it flush with a hammer and a screwdriver, and I'll replace that with a screw or another rivet. The main thing is just to keep this from sliding back and forth. That catch on the end will obviously keep it from sliding out all the way. So let's see if we can pull this out and measure it for length. So here I have the new laid out with the old. Go ahead and we'll use the old as a template for length and getting these cut to the right size. So in the old piece, the original piece, there's a slight taper in the cut here. So I went ahead and I tapered that on the new one also. So I just want to take the opportunity, since that locking strip is out of here, just wipe this clean underneath. Make sure there's no debris or anything that can hold up. Should be able to slide that right into place. Making sure that the slot is where the slot was on the existing piece also. That should be it right about there. And what I'm going to do, I've got a pan head sheet metal screw that I'm just going to drill in right here to hold it. Obviously they have a slot here for a reason. I didn't see it in the instructions, but I would imagine it's for expansion, contraction, or adjustment. These have the screws for adjusting tightness and fit. So I'll go ahead and I'll put a pan head sheet metal screw in there, and that'll be flush underneath here, so that won't be any problem. Let's see how it fit down here. Great, that's right where it was. So we'll get this other side put in. Get these end caps put back in place. Well, let's see how this new grabber works. Night and day. Wow. So here I'm doing a little sewing of these tabs, the Velcro onto the tabs. It's working out really well. I didn't video myself sewing very much because I'm terrible at it, but I think this is going to work. I've got it stitched in there, quite a few stitches, and on the back side I'm going to epoxy these threads on the back just to give them some extra strength, and then these will wrap right around the crossbars. So the sewing is going pretty decent. I've got one done, 3 more to go. Okay, so after sewing all 4 of the tabs, Velcro back onto the tabs, I went ahead and I epoxied just the back side of the threads just to give them a little bit more rigidity. You can see I've got them clamped back so they can dry, but this is the brand new Velcro that got sewn onto the tab on the other side. So go ahead and let this dry up really nice. I did the 2 over there also. Again, the clamp is just holding it back so it will lay back for the epoxy to dry. I did dribble a little bit of epoxy right here, but it's down underneath the hooks, so shouldn't be a problem there. But it's coming along. So here we have the finished product. Got the cross members Velcroed in place. That was pretty uneventful, just got them sewn up and put in, but all in all I think it's looking pretty decent. I just gave it a good little wash. The Velcro is laying down onto the rails nicely, and inside the box you can see the bars are set across there, and they're nice and tight and Velcroed in on each side. So for a cheap repair, I guess, I think it was about 60 bucks for the parts to slide the new Velcro strips in, and for a new bar, and for some new Velcro to sew in. But all in all, I think it turned out pretty decent. Again, it's a TruXedo LoPro. Pretty happy with how it turned out. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you on the next video. Hit the like and subscribe, and we will talk to you later.